Okay, you wanted me to do a tutorial for a flourish, so I'm going to start out simple, and I'm going to start out with the Charlier cut. It's a cut with one hand, and it looks like this. Like this. Once you learn this move, you'll be able to do a bunch of things like this. This. Can't really see that on camera. Like this. But I'm going to teach you that, and I'm going to teach you the T. Murphy deck flip. So, deck flip and cut. Those are probably some flourishes that I use a lot, so let's get into it. For the cut, you're gonna go into a Charlier grip or a elevated mechanics grip. So a mechanics grip looks like this. You're gonna lift off the deck, and you're gonna rest it like that. It's gonna be held by your two fingers on the sides, and yeah, pretty much like that. And your thumb's gonna be on this side. But you want to be holding it with these two fingers, not with your sides. And what's gonna happen is your thumb is gonna drop close to half the packet, like that, into your hand. Then this finger right here is going to push it up like that. So, bam. At this point, you're gonna push forward. You're gonna push more and more and more, and you're gonna drop the deck like this. And you're gonna then you're gonna move your finger out of the way and close it. So, drop. Use this finger to push, extend, and by extend I mean you drop it with your thumb. You want to kind of go lean towards yourself because your pinky is going to be right there, and the deck won't fall. See, if I go like this, the deck might fall, but if I kind of lean it back just a little bit, the deck won't fall. So to start, you just gotta push that up and do it like that. You can do it slow at first, and then you'll be able to do it like that. So that's that. So you're going to be learning that cut. Again, hold it like this, drop half the packet, push with the finger, let go of the deck with your thumb, and end it. And that's what that looks like. So, again, like that. Now another thing you can do to add to this, if you can't quite do it, is do the cut when you pull up. Use your other finger to pull some more off. This is kind of like an add-on. It looks kind of like this. And it looks kind of good. So what you do is you just pull some off, you do that cut, and you lay it back on, and it looks good. So that's that. Now we're going to be learning the deck flip. When starting this, I suggest only using like half of the pack, or even using a card box. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the deck with your three fingers, with your pointer finger out. But you're gonna use your three fingers and your thumb. Your thumb's gonna be resting along the edge of this side, all right? And your fingers are all gonna be, the tips of your fingers from the third knuckle to the tips of your fingers is gonna be on this. Then this finger is going to go under, and with this part of your finger, you're going to push on the deck. So see, my knuckle is now flat up against that. You're going to be push, and you're going to push very hard, and your thumb's going to push towards it kind of too. These fingers are going to be pushing down while this finger is pushing up. And then you're going to let go with your fingers, and it'll flip. And if you practice, at first your finger will get sore if you push too hard, but You can kind of give your wrist a little swing for momentum, but once you get it good, you won't need that. You can just be able to go. And then you can do half turns like this. You can do triple ones like that. You can do 4. I don't know if I've ever done that. If you do 4, the deck will split in the air, so you don't want to do that. But just start with 1, like do 1 little flip, then do 2, and then 2 is really all you got to do. Now, a thing you can do with this, if you think that this is just a useless move, it kind of is, I mean, I guess, but once you're screwing up the deck, it kind of looks good after. And after, like, a cut, you can do it in between cuts like this. And when I do the Sybil cut like this, I make a fan with this hand and flip this deck in my hand. It just adds such a flair to it. It's just a flourish, you know, it's useless. And so if you liked it, like it. And I'll teach you, I'm gonna show you one more time both of them. So you drop half for the cut, push with your finger, let go with your thumb, slide back into place. And if you can't do it, after you're done, your hand can come back over and kind of help it. Or you can use your hand to push it down. You can use your other hand when you're first starting. And then for the thing, you put your fingers on the side, this one under, and flip. And by the way, when you're doing this, follow it out with your finger. Don't just be like, because it'll go far. Push this finger out all the way to flip that. Okay? Be like, and that's just about it. Have fun.